are on the last legs. Game 3 happening right now.
Oh boy, this is a very, very different approach coming from both teams here. A completely different game style. We do still see the barrage being played coming from both sides, but again, when it comes to the playstyles and priorities here, Minana Evos choosing to drag this on towards the later stage of the game once more. Can they drag it out? I don't know yet. Florian still one of the strongest healers in the late game. But whereas Team Liquid, they have this Baxia, they will have a way to deal with this here. And one thing enough, the Florian is the only healer that can counter off anti-heals from the Baxia.
Especially with, I mean, at the same time, you have this global Q, which in of itself, it's already pretty nice. The Bucks are already making some moves on top of perks. That's the flicker out already in under a minute.
Yeah, and seeing how this is actually happening for Minana Evos is that Kaizen needs to buy so much time in this game, right? If he snowballs, that's great. Like, we were talking about T2, one of the highest level teams here. That's not going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So, obviously, it comes down to executions and timings. And first turtle fight here, obviously, Liquid Aura has won every single fight in early stages here. They need to find a way to annoy Yawi, like not allow Yawi to do his own thing, which is disrupt tempo. And as of yet, Minana Evos, when the first turtle comes in, they need to stop him. And Lance now scouts him out, harasses him, goes in for a reset. That's good. Yawi also resets as well. So that's the tempo breaker is stopped right here, right now.
And the fact that Yawi delayed Lance's recall does help Yehescu a bit. He's going to be moving to the bottom side to hit that level 4 alongside Aran. If you're a CC, yeah, I mean, X-Pro is just another hero. You're not really worried about it. That's the good thing about CC. She's just a brick wall.
Yeah, speaking of brick walls here, first turtle comes in. Once Yescale gets his echo here, this is going to be the problem here. Now, they do drop it though.
That's the echo on the 4. Kaizen still walks out with the turtle, but does give first blood away to Gugun. Minana Evo as well. At least they get something out of that.
Huge. This is huge for Liquid Aura here. Now,
wow.
They force the insanity to try and secure this, but I don't think they can kill anyone right now. Lance is... Oh, no.
Oh, the counting last insanity. Okay. And he got hit by the Star Shadow on the way out, so...
Oh no, the kick! No, the kick! Oh no, Kirk was looking for the salvage here, but this is weird. Like, I was expecting Perks to have the dew up on the barrage, but again, I think Minana Evos was so focused on trying to make sure that they win the first turtle fight. Kaizen was just out of position. There was no retaliation. There's no damage power spike, and that's the one weak thing about a Florian over a Cho. Florian early game, you can't really do too much until you have like your basic Flask of Oasis, maybe even a fleeting time. And once you have those items, then you can do something. But without those, there's not really a strong frontliner. Kaizen, he had to be the roamer and the jungler at the same time, and because of that, he got punished very heavily for it.
Yeah. And Liquid Aura, a good start for them. Slight lead overall.
Oh, bottom lane.
Trying to get around. They force his flicker out, so that is a good start, and that makes life slightly easier for Kirk.
Yeah, two minutes on the cooldowns as well. That means the next turtle fight will not see that insane insanity play. So, Minana Evos is taking a little bit of slow seat here, but Liquid Aura, they find those timings once more. They're trying to slow down, knowing that their power spikes are a little bit ahead of the Barats. And you can see as well, Barats not having a good time. He's only level 5, I believe, is level 7 to level 5. Level 7 to level 6 here. So that means Liquid Aura will be on the driver's seat this time. And I talked about timings, Baxia, as well as the Barats here. They are very, very similar power spikes. And to top it off, because there is no way to deal with the anti-heals on the Barats yet, until Perks has those ultimate or some of the members get those Oracle first, they won't be able to do too much against this Baxia.
Liquid Aura on the turtle again. Stolen last sanity from Lancey. Aran's gonna use his one right now, try to finish off Kaizen. The Bloom is gonna be there. The Spear Destruction connects and Kaizen ends up going down. The Spear allows Kabuki to join the fight. Kick from Yawi. 2 kills for Liquid Aura.
Huh. I'm surprised that the dew is still not on the Barrage, but instead on the Valentina instead. I was expecting maybe on Doming or maybe on the Barrage here, but considering how Kaizen has has gotten 2 deaths so far, I guess that's the only alternative he can actually do about this.
No, that is a big win for Liquid Aura.
Yeah, but let's take a look at the replay as well. They're grouped up as 3. There was 4 people here. Echo scouts them off. Baxia was able to do there, but again, there's just no way they can actually force a fight like this. Like, they just don't have the peel, they don't have the threats to actually fight this here. And again, Minana Evos, they are put in this backseat where they just, one, they don't have damage and CC. Two, they need to buy time for Florine to come on time. The power spike of a Florine is linking.
Man, Lancey had to use the last insanity just to get out. And I mean, he's not in a good spot. Yawi, whoa, actually dodges the Daytona's welcome. He hasn't has the CC immunity with the Shun Po. Kaden is not having a good time right now. That's the snowball you want to see from Liquid Aura.
Yeah, this is close. This is tough. But despite all this chaos that's actually happening on the bottom side here, Doming's having a fantastic game compared to game 1. 6 minutes in, he's getting dived in twice. Yes, he's lost the turret, but as long as he doesn't die, Doming is able to get something out of it here. He's very close to his Trinity build here. He's very close to Golden Staff. And once he gets it up, maybe he can kind of start to join fights here. Yeah. But again, timings on Minana Evos is going to be dragging this as long as they can.
I like how Liquid Aura are just, they were like, the way to focus Doming is we focus the rest of his team, right? We weaken the rest of his team, and then he will be less of an issue. They want to go into Aran, last insanity, not able to be forced out, but again, it's just the Firaga armor.
Oh,
the Spirit Destruction connects. Lancey needs to get away. They use the Bloom to keep him alive, but Yawi from the back with the knockup. Lancey almost dies to the penetration damage again, and Liquid Aura assumes control of the turtle pin. Minana Evos, they will survive, but will not get the objective.
Yeah, objectives in the hands of Team Liquid here. Great micro outplay from the Lancey UI here. Is the stealing last insanity and the deal to make sure that he gets the additional oomph to actually back off, knowing that Liquid Aura will kind of shift their focus on the Valentina a little bit more now, especially that he's the main damage dealer in this early game compared to the rest who's on a few effect. But now Kirk with the vengeance here, he might actually die here.
Trying to bait Aran, man. Aran still gets the kill. Lancey, he has a only last insanity. This should be doable.
Oh, okay.
Aran uses the flicker, but
Aran's
takes a lot out from Lancey.
That's the thing about Last Insanity, right? Like, Last Insanity doesn't scale off physical, it scales off magic, so stealing that isn't too bad of a skill to actually have. I was expecting maybe he steals an Astro Echo kind of mirror the effect of just slow down the teammates here, but again, right now, Minana Evos just doesn't have early damage.
Yeah.
They have sustains, but they just don't have early damage. And to get to that stage, they need Lancey to actually come online. And now it makes sense why the dew is on him instead. But now they finally shifted over the Barats. I guess Barats now has a Brute Force breastplate, so maybe he's going to be able to do a little bit more. But again, no war access on the Barats at all.
He's going for the Guardian helmet also. Mid tier 1 going down is a big problem for Minana Evos. Astro Echo, that's a 4-man tag. Minana Evos have to concede whatever space Liquid Aura wants, and
catch.
Again, Kaizen is going to be forced back. Google is standing right in front of him. Minana Evos, they are conceding.
Oh, Kabuki. Wow.
I mean, the entire lane, Kabuki is just going to take this tier 2.
Yeah, while this is actually happening as well, Doming's able to trade a top turret as well. The spear comes in, doesn't connect, so that means free lane up top. So they will lose a tier 2 down bottom, but Minana Evos will still have space for Doming to catch up in terms of farm here. And I don't think they get tier 2. They definitely get this, right?
Yeah. CC is just not the best lane wave clearer.
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible.
Now, Dew up on Doming means that they're calling Doming to join in the fight. He's got his golden staff, so maybe they're going to look for a fight right now.
Yeah, he's too good. It's not even worth using the bloom for that. Kerr walks up forward and loses 70% of his health. That's before Lord Fire too.
Kabuki, 1 kill ahead. He's 2 levels ahead of Doming. Minana Evos not having it at all, but Echo connects on fall.
Wow.
This is not good for Minana Evos. They cannot commit to this fight at all.
Yeah, there's Liquid Aura with the Lord already. First Lord of the game. Minana Evos, just like last game, on the back seat, but it really felt like this one, they are not in any control at all. Purple buff taken by Gugun. As Kaizen starts to fall more and more behind.
It's tough. It's really, really tough. Like, Liquid Aura has got the dream start right now. Like, they're shutting down the Barrage, they're shutting down the Florine here. And as long as they drag this later stage game, they still have an even power spike compared to Minana Evos because Doming is their win condition. And currently, Doming, level behind, items behind. He's not been able to participate in fights. They have no choice but to rely everything on Doming to make the comeback. And it's tough. It's really, really tough right now.
You have to be wary of, getting doped by Aran and the spear from Kabuki and the Hesku also. Every single Star Shatter is 50% of your health. Purify is not going to get you out of all that. And Kabuki is casually walking forward. That's a 2-man stun, but no follow-up from Minana Evos. Oracle completed for Kirk. Let's see if they can... They should be able to protect their inhibitors, but we'll lose all outer tiers.
Yeah, Aran just very annoying. Echo connects on everyone once more. Let's see why. Not looking for the Echo steal here. He's going for Insanity. Now the counterplay comes in.
Counter Insanity. They're both gonna go off. The Bloom to keep Lancy alive, but at least for Minana Evos, they keep the inhibitors intact. That's the best they could hope for.
So much wave clear here. They had to commit the last Insanity as well as Kaizen just clear that off. So again, Minana Evos, they're good at playing from behind. Like again, all 3 games they're playing behind here. Now they just need to buy time, and it's actually working out. But I feel like Liquid Aura has such a oppressive roster that it's so difficult to do so. Like every time the Echo comes in, everyone from Minana Evos is gonna be so slow. It's not like a Minana Evos has a Rafaela this game, where, oh, the Rafaela Barats here, I'm going to just walk out of the Echo. But this is a Florin whose the sole purpose is to counter the Baxia. So it's weird.
And we have Doming with the fat finger. Thank you, observers.
Yeah, thank you for the replay.
I was wondering if I saw it wrongly, but this one is real. It's live. The Kaizen dies in front of our eyes.
Oh boy, this is not looking good for Minana Evos. Doming may have the mechanical advantage here, but this time he is panicking for game number 3. Whew.
How do you contest this Lord? I mean, Kaizen will be back for the Lord, sure, but how do you even take space? And Liquid Aura 6,500 gold ahead.
Yawi
Ready
for the setup.
Another potential push. Kabuki. They get the curb. Actually, pull back. No kick just yet. Gets stunned out. Pops the Vengeance, but Kabuki just powers through that. Lancy has a stolen kick, but might not even get a chance to use it with Varan sticking onto him. Double kill. And the penetration damage from Kabuki pushes Kaizen and Doming back, and this should be Lord for Liquid Aura.
What is poking Doming so hard? It feels like every single time he wants to make a play, this Novaria coming from Yezekil is just making sure that he's dropped so low to a point that if he tries to come in, he risks losing his life. And we know Minana Evos cannot afford to lose Doming now until he reaches level 15. And again, driver's seat for Liquid Aura, even a huge, bigger lead compared to the previous game right now. 6.6k net worth lead, this Lord in the hands. It feels like just no contest here. Perks got his fleeting time, but I don't think it's going to serve Minana Evos any purpose if they're not getting kills.
Yeah, I think the timing is definitely past. At least Kaizen will get the buff, the purple buff. But this second Lord should allow Liquid Aura to crack all the inhibs.
Tough.
Go leaderboard. I mean, Kabuki having the time of his life.
Okay.
Holy crystal for Yehescu.
Oh my god, that's a really big boy damage coming from Novaria as well. And you can see Liquid Aura just making sure that every lane is being shoved in as well. They're setting up ambushes in case Doming gets up a farm. In this case, he's finally reaching there. He's level 14. He's 1 level away. If they can defend this, there's a chance that he can make a comeback.
1 Star Shatter is 50% of Lancy's health. All inhibitors will fall. Nothing the Minana Evos can do about it. Potential last defense. Lord is priority. Liquid Aura looking for an opportunity. Yawi has the flicker kick if he needs to use it, but so far they haven't found the opening. Last Sandy committed from the side of Varan is Lassie with his own, the bloom to keep Minana Evos alive as they take care of the Lord. Yawi finds the kick, but the follow-up not really there. Yawi even flickers to save himself. Minana Evos with the defense.
Beautiful defense coming from Minana Evos here. And again, it takes almost everything out of them here, but again, they do have the damage to threaten Liquid Aura, but the problem here is they need everybody to sync up together. So we're slowly hitting towards the later stage game here, but once they get a little bit more items up on perks, he is going to be able to sustain everything from Liquid Aura. But again, they have to play from behind. Doming, again, you can see he's almost max item here. Once he gets his final item, this is where you start to see the power of what Doming with the adaptive power, with the bloom is gonna, the dew is gonna do a little bit more. In this case, we do have the flash and the fleeting time for perks. One more item, I think he's gonna go for the Bloodwing. And once that comes up, you can see a huge damage boost for Doming.
I would even argue that you could attempt Holy Crystal if the game goes on long enough, just for that extra boost.
But they need to buy time, because right now, Kaizen alone in the front lines and Kirk not being able to sustain is not helping at all. Because technically, Kirk doesn't have the max HP to sustain or be healed here. Yes, he's got the Oracle, it's great, but he doesn't have the max HP to take advantage of the heals coming from perks at all.
I mean, look at Yehescu. His damage hurts. I think he is probably going for Glowing 1 next. The fact that no one on Minana Evos has Athena, well, at least for the front lines, there's no Athena yet, means that Yehescu's damage is going to be a constant threat. One Star Shatter is half of Doming's health, is half of Lancy's health. Sometimes even the splash.
Okay, it comes on the Yaoi. Can he get the biggest catch? Like, right now, Yesgil, with his Shatter, it's the reason why Doming has been dropped down very, very low multiple times, right? Like, now, with his Malefic Roar up on Doming, same Liquid, they have to respect this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the Storm!
Look at that!
The Storm, no way!
They got the Gobble out, only onto Yaoi. Lancy, he's already out of commission. He's gonna get sniped by the Star Shatter. The retreat will be successful. But how do you, I mean, it's not successful. Kabuki catches up onto him. Kirk, Vengeance runs out, and the rest of his team not there to help him. He's gonna just eat everything from Liquid Aura. Pinned to the wall, 2 kills for Liquid Aura.
This is the worst timing to pick a fight coming from Minana Evos. When the lanes were shoved in, Doming was deciding to defend the lanes or join the fight, and he chose to defend the lanes, and because of that, they lose Kirk and Lancy because it looked like a winnable situation for Doming. And right now, he's getting chipped away. He might die to this.
Man, that last of Sandy, watch
On the
out.
heels.
They're gonna fall.
No,
The penetration damage from Kabuki.
Okay.
Out of this world, Blazing Duet.
No,
Only a
it's
means of
over.
deterrent. This should be
Endable.
done. Can Doming defend this? He has nothing left in the tank. It's him and Perks. The support and the marksman Lancy back to life. They gotta clear the
No,
way. Minana Evos with that last
immortality
stand.
swap.
And it's gonna be Kabuki to the back. Lancy assassinated, and the
GG.
penetration damage is enough Liquid Aura to knock Minana Evos out of the Swiss round.
GG, well played to Liquid Aura. No chance for Minana Evos to make a comeback. Complete shutdown. Absolutely out macro. And you can see the celebrations coming in from Yaoi. He's the best roamer out there.